Alright, first graders, my name is Miss Boo, and I'm going to be teaching you a lesson today. I'm actually going to Iowa State to become a teacher, so I thought I would do a little lesson with you guys in the meantime. Today we are going to be learning about shape attributes. Does anybody know what an attribute means?
Like type, kind of?
A type, yep, that's close. Like what we mean by a shape attribute, and I guess I can show you up here. What we describe attribute is basically what makes something, what makes it. Like for example, the square here, what do you think makes this a square?
4 sides.
It has 4 sides, yep, that's right. Can you think of any other things that describe it to make it a square?
They're all the same.
They're all the same, yep.
Same angles.
Same angles, yep. Those are all really good ideas. And it's also, have you noticed, is this an open shape or is it a closed shape?
Closed.
It's closed. So attributes of this square would be that it's closed, it has 4 sides, they all have the same angles, they all have the same length of sides. Now let's look at this circle here. What do you think attributes of this circle would be?
It's closed.
It's closed, yeah.
It's round.
It's round, yep.
There aren't angles.
There aren't angles, that's right. Can you think of any others? The circle's tricky, but it's also closed. It doesn't have any sides. So let's look. We talked about the square. Now let's talk about this one.
Rectangle.
How is that different than a square?
It's longer.
It's longer. What part of it is longer?
2 sides.
The 2 sides are longer, yep.
It has different sides. They're not all the same.
Yep, that's right. 2 of them are much longer than these 2 right here. So some attributes that we could say for the rectangle is that it has 4 sides like the square, but that 2 of them are a lot longer than the other 2, right? Makes sense? And it's also closed. So let's look at this one. Does anybody know what shape this one is?
Triangle.
A triangle, yeah. And what do you think would make a triangle a triangle?
3 sides.
It has 3 sides, yep.
This one's closed again.
It's closed, yes.
3 angles.
3 angles, that's right. So attributes of this triangle would be that it's closed. It has 3 different sides. They're all the same length, it looks like, right? Okay, so class, I'm gonna give you this sheet here. And what's the first thing we do when we get a piece of paper?
Write our names.
You write your name, that's right. So if you could write your name on the top, please. And who can recognize on the piece of paper the word circle? You see it? Right underneath the word circle, I would like you to draw a circle for me, please. Yep, that's right. And then for triangle, I would like you to find the word triangle for me, please. And then draw a triangle under there, please. That's correct. And rectangle, which word of the 2 remaining is rectangle? Yep, so go ahead and see if you can draw a rectangle. And keep in mind the differences we talked about between rectangle and square. Awesome, good job. And then last one, square. Please draw me a square right underneath the word square. Correct, good job. All right, so we're gonna do a little activity. We are going to make shape pizzas. So what we're going to do, so I'm gonna hand you a crust. And there's some glue for you guys. So I'm gonna give you a few of each shape. And what I want you to do is glue your pieces of paper, your shapes, on your pizza. And then we'll talk about what we're gonna do after that's done.
We glue on all of our shapes?
Yes, we are.
Are you keeping track of how long it's going?
I'm at 7 right now.
I think you glued faster on the second part. So I think you glued faster on the second part.
Do you guys like to eat pizza at home?
Yes.
Yes, I do too. What's your favorite kind of pizza?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni?
Pretty basic.
Okay, so as you're finishing up, now what you to do is just go through your pizza, and I will show you mine as an example. So go through your pizza, and what we're going to do is we're going to count each of our shapes that we put on our pizza, and we're going to total our number of each shape on the line next to each shape. Does that make sense? And what do you notice about the crust of our pizza? Does anybody notice anything?
It's a shape.
It's a shape, yep. Is it one of the shapes we talked about today as well?
It's a circle.
Yeah, so we could count that as one of our circles as well, right? All right, well, thank you for letting me teach you this lesson today. And I am glad that we could talk about shape attributes today.